So, hello guys, we are again starting our daily analysis here on silver chart, the daily time frame. What we can see from yesterday was a very solid push to the upside as we were expecting to reach out that fair value gap over here. So for today, our targets will be the extreme of that fair value gap and then the test of that volume imbalance over here that we are currently trading into. That fair value gap here was finally inverted by the price, so it should be acting as a support for us, which should not be breached if you want to keep on pushing to the upside. So until we are trading above that fair value gap on the daily time frame, then for sure we will be looking only for bullish price action. For our time frame, as we can see, we have that push to the upside, fair value gap tested, reaction to the upside, made those two fair value gaps over here. So I'm currently looking for some kind of a reaction out of this fair value gap over here, so we can start the push to the upside and again take those extreme over here and that one over there. So currently we will be looking for bullish price action. The hourly time frame at the moment is not fully aligned with the bias, since we are pushing to the downside, but we are reaching at the moment into that fair value gap on the hourly time frame, which can be the key level of interest from where the price might see a reversal to the upside as some kind of a potential. So at the moment we will be looking at gold as well, but I think that we've swept all those lows over here, which gold to the moment is still not taken out. So at the moment we have an SMT with that low over here, but let's be more clear to check it out. What we can see on gold chart actually, yesterday we've covered that high over here and we keep on pushing to the upside. Yesterday with the open, we've reached the extreme over here and also tapped into that fair value gap, which is not the great news since that was going to be still the target for today. Maybe that extreme can be the next one over here and after it that one over there. So we are currently reacting out of that zone on the daily time frame and we are currently looking into that fair value gap to be respected on the 4-hour time frame if you want to keep on seeing a bullish price action at the moment. If we close a candle below it, then I will be a little bit off the market since we can see a deeper retrace after that to achieve the bigger time frame extreme. So we are currently looking for bullish price action. As we can see, that's the low that I was talking about um, on silver, which was taken out, and gold is still failing to take it out. So we are currently looking for bullish price action here on the 15-minute time frame. If we have a very nice push to the upside with some momentum and some volume to it, then we might decide to take some kind of a long position. But if we don't have that structure on the 15-minute chart, then I will just skip the market for London session for sure, and we're gonna see if we have a better structure in London, in New York. If we don't, I'm just going to skip those two for the day. Euro on the daily chart, we have that a retracement to the downside again. Still, we are trading into that big fair value gap on the daily time frame. We cannot breach out of it. We are making a little bit of progress to the upside, but we are still looking in a consolidating phase here on the daily time frame. 4-hour at the moment still don't have that much of a good structure after that big push to the upside and that fair value gap. We're currently trading into it, but we're still making some new lows and making lower highs. So at the moment I cannot look for bearish price action since we are still trading into that fair value gap, but the market one looks like it wants to keep on pushing to the downside, at least for the moment. The hourly time frame, same exact thing. The structure is just showing us some bearish momentum. So currently I just won't be trading the euro since the daily and the 4-hour are still aligned for bullish price action, and here we're trending to the downside. So currently I'll be using it only as manipulation since pound have not taken either that extreme over here, that association nor those lows over here. So currently we'll be using euro only as a manipulation for today. Pound on the daily time frame, what we can see over here is a bit better structure than the one on euro. We have a bullish momentum. That extreme over here is still to be reached. The 4-hour time frame, as we can see, is very slow, but we're kind of pushing to the upside at the moment, waiting for some kind of a reaction out of that 4-hour order book over here to be seen, so we can look for some kind of a position to the upside. Currently we have an S&T. All those lows over here were taken out on euro, and here we are still failing to take them out, so we will be looking for some kind of a reaction out of those zones. Maybe the 15-minute time frame, if we have an explosive push to the upside with some volume added to it above that swing high, then we will be looking for something interesting. That will be it for today, guys.